us thinking about the still ever-present discussion around homelessness in Rhode Island, specifically the Cranston Street Armory, set to close next month, potentially leaving some people without shelter. Some neighbors think there should be a better way to provide quality shelter. ABC 6's reporter Yanni Tregellis went to hear how things are going now.
Our biggest complaint has been more about the management of it.
On the first full day of spring, time is starting to run out on the Cranston Street Armory, operating as a temporary warming shelter for homeless in Rhode Island. Open since December, the Armory has provided housing to about 50 homeless people a day throughout the winter, sometimes expanding its capacity on extremely cold nights or ahead of storms. But the Armory has also proven to be a burden to those living around it, says Timothy Tiemeyer, with dozens of homeless people around the neighborhood.
Human feces, vomit, needles. We walk our dogs, our kids go to classical, so they have to walk through that. Some of the guys harass the girl. I have two daughters, so they kind of harass them, and they'll call us to try to take the attention away from them, right?
While inside the Armory's walls, there's no drug or alcohol use allowed, but throughout the day, Tiemeyer says many of the people staying there leave the Armory and walk around the neighborhood.
So what'll happen is they'll move into the neighborhood and into the yards, and they'll actually do drugs on front porches. We'll see people squatting on the neighbor's front porch sometimes, and it just creates a lot of issues.
With the Armory set to stop operating as a warming center by the end of April, the question now lies ahead. What will happen to the dozens of people who have stayed there over the past few months?
I want to see a more proactive stance. Again, compassion is good, but you need a plan, right? You have a house, you have a budget. You can't just let everyone in and serve them. So I just want to see a more methodical approach to the way they're managing this.
As Yanni Tregellis reporting, we did reach out to Amos House, which operates the Armory, on what's next for these folks and if there will be other housing options made available. We have not received a response as of noontime.